You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your full roster of exciting weekly spoilers for Days of Our Lives running through Monday, December 25th through Friday, December 29th. And hey, if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our updates. By now, you should have seen Monday and Tuesday of this week super duper quick. I mean, like at light speed. I'm going to give you Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday spoilers in brief, just to give you context for the stuff coming next week. So I'm going to move really fast, and then when I get to next week, I'll slow down a little bit. Wednesday the 20th, Andrew Donovan is back. He talks to his sister Theresa Donovan that tells her he knows she stole little Victoria. She makes up a BS story about how she was matchmaking Konstantin with lonely Maggie, and that's why she did it, and he actually buys it, and he lets it slide. It's ridiculous. Thursday the 21st, flashbacks and more flashbacks from John, Marlena, Kate, Roman, Steve, and Kayla of Christmases Past in Salem. Friday the 22nd is the annual Horton ornament hanging event. Sarah is happy to bring Xander along as her +1 and their new daughter Victoria, who will finally get her ornament, and Maggie brings awful Konstantin. So not cool. All right. Monday, December 25th, 2023, Christmas Day. Days is delivering us a brand new episode. So if you are a Days watcher, you're lucky because no other soap does that. It's season 59, episode 86. Kayla hands a diagnosis to Paulina Price. Chanel Dupree is there with her mom for support. And no clue what it is. She's having problems swallowing. I don't know if this is going to be I don't even know what that's the main symptom of. I will say I did a quick look to see what kind of illnesses cause problems swallowing, because that is the main symptom, that and her fatigue. And just with the trouble swallowing, some of the things that come up is myasthenia gravis, which is an autoimmune disorder where it messes up your muscular system, polymyositis, which is a condition where your muscles are inflamed and irritated, Parkinson's disease, ALS. And when you combine the fatigue that she is having, then that adds up to MS, multiple sclerosis. So I don't know what kind of diagnosis she's going to get, but it looks like it's serious. And I think it's interesting. I hope they're not doing an ALS thing, because they're doing an ALS thing over on General Hospital. So I hope Rerun is not copying a plot from his old soap where he used to be the former head writer. Meanwhile, Ava worries that Harris Michaels knows that she is running drugs for Clyde Weston. Leo Stark amps up his blackmail against Sloan Petersen. Nicole Walker is shocked to see her daughter Holly Jonas hung over. And Holly spends time later with Nicole and Eric Brady reminiscing. And Stefan DiMera asks EJ DiMera for help killing Clyde Weston. And boy, is he coming to the right person, because EJ, Clyde was the one who shot him and was the reason he was presumed dead for so long. But really, they could loop Chad in, because Clyde killed Abby, and it could be a 3-brother DiMera just, bringing the pain to Clyde. So I definitely hope they get Chad involved too, even though Stefan didn't want to talk to him the other day. Tuesday, December 26th, season 59, episode 87, the Kiriakis family gets together at the mansion for dinner. Sarah Horton is very happy, and it's Christmas. She's got Xander there. They're being nice. They have their daughter. But Theresa Donovan is struggling with her guilt, as she should, because Alex Kiriakis and Justin Kiriakis are very awkward at their Christmas dinner because they don't think they're father and son biologically anymore, and that is all Theresa's fault. She should get lumps of coal in her stocking and a swift kick in her butt. Konstantin shows up and says something surprising at Christmas dinner at the mansion. And this is weird. The spoiler says Dimitri von Leuschner makes a surprising announcement. That's just kind of a strange random thing, and I don't know if that was a typo, because I thought Dimitri was well and gone. So I don't know if it's a message or if it's some kind of weird typoed spoiler. So we'll see. The guys who spent the night with Stephanie Club have lunch. That's Chad and Everett and Harris. Of course, Harris turns out didn't bang her, or at least not that they remember, but he definitely spent the night. I don't think he's going to tell Chad and Everett that. So that's just kind of a weird combo group. And Ava goes off on Stefan while they're waiting for the drug shipment when she hears that he asked EJ about helping kill Clyde. She shouldn't be worried about EJ, even though he is the DA right now, because the dude was a drug runner. Do you guys remember that? That's why he and Clyde were associates. EJ has the sketchiest backstory, which makes me love him even more. Wednesday, December 27th is episode 88 of the current season, and Holly Jonas gives a heartfelt apology to Tate Donovan. Yeah, here's a cute guy her age that she's been crapping on because she's been trying to hook up with her much older stepbrother. Creepy, creepy, creepy. Ava and Stefan try really hard to keep Harris in the dark about the drug running operation at the bistro, and Trip Johnson tries to help Wendy Shin feel better. She's very torn. She is considering leaving Salem, probably because all she remembers is her brother's murder. But all of us who've been watching Days a long time know that it's very likely Lee Shin is not dead, and he left town on that submarine with the resurrectionist, Dr. Rolfe. Melinda and Wendy talk about their past, and they bond over how they were raised, no doubt with strict parents. And Rafe Hernandez is bummed that his sister is in prison at Christmas and she was just attacked, and Jada Hunter tries to cheer him up. Thursday, December 28th is season 59, episode 89 of Days of Our Lives. Leo interrupts baby's first Christmas with Sloan and Eric, drops by her place. He's already blackmailing her hard during the week. I'm not sure how she is going to keep this going much longer. Greg Vaughn just did an interview recently and said the baby swap storyline's about to wind up right now. However, I don't know if he knows, because they film 6 to 7 months ahead. A lot of times, unless they actively watch the soap, the actors don't know what is airing right now. So I don't know if he means soon in the time that they're filming right now, 6 months from now, or soon in the stuff that's airing right now. He wasn't very specific. Nicole Walker has her first therapy session with Dr. Marlena Evans on Thursday. And of course, she needs some help because she has been lied to and told her baby died, and she is dealing with serious grief. Konstantin takes a walk in the park and ends up being kidnapped. Good. Maybe they won't bring him back. I know that he's staying though, so don't get too excited when you see him being kidnapped. Maybe it's Patch, maybe it's these gangsters that he told about. Maybe Konstantin was having himself kidnapped for some reason just to try and drum up more sympathy from Maggie. I wouldn't put anything past that guy. Paulina meets with Kayla to talk about her condition and how to proceed, and Chanel, as always, is there to support her mother. Friday, December 29th, season 59, episode 90 is a New Year's Eve party at the Bistro, aka Drug Dealing Central. That should be interesting. Holly pops pills while getting ready for a night out with Tate, and Nicole almost sees her do it. I wonder if Holly is buying the drugs that Clyde is pushing around town, because she winds up in a coma soon on a ventilator. Leo tries to get back something he lost, and there is a rumor, is it this week or next? I don't know if he's talking about his little honey or if it is about his lady whistleblower thing, because that, I'm trying to look on my list of spoilers here because I can't find it right now, but I did have a spoiler that said Leo asks Chad about being lady whistleblower again. So we'll see if that's what that ties to, or if it's something to do with DVL. Sarah visits Victoria, who is over at Xander Cook's place, and notices that their daughter is feverish. And Chanel talks to Johnny about her mom's medical issues and her worries around it. All right, that's everything we have for next week. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of your Days of Our Lives updates right here. Drop your comments on what you're excited to see next week and come back soon. I'm Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I'm here talking Days of Our Lives 7 days a week. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.